Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well!
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What, wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for?
Feeling so the loss, I cannot choose but ever weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death, as that the villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Villain, and he may be many miles asunder. God pardon him, I do with all my heart. And yet no man like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
Aye, madam, from the reach of these my hands, would none but I might venge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not. Then weep no more. I'll send to one in Mantua, where that same banished runagate doth live, shall give him such an unaccustomed dram, that he shall soon keep Tybalt company, and then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo, till I behold him dead. Is my poor heart for a kinsman vexed? Madam, if you can find out but a man to bear a poison, I would temper it, that Romeo should, upon receipt thereof, soon sleep in quiet. Oh, how my heart abhors to hear him named, and cannot come to him, to wreak the love I bore my cousin upon his body that slaughtered.
Find thou the means, and I'll find such a man. But now, I tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, beseech your ladyship?
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who, to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a sudden day of joy, that thou expectest not, nor I looked not for.
Action.
Madame, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early the next Thursday morn. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now, by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder, at this haste that I must wed, ere he, that should be husband, comes to woo, I pray you, tell my lord and father, madame, I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself. See how he will take it out your hands.
When the sun sets the air doth drizzle dew, but for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit girl, what still in tears, evermore showering? In one little body thou counterfeits at a bark, a sea, a wind, for still thy eyes, which I may call the sea, do ebb and flow with tears. The bark thy body is, sailing in the salt flood, the winds thy sighs, who raging with thy tears, and they with them, without a sudden calm will overseas. The tempest loosed body, how now, wife? Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will not. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft, take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that has meant love.
What is this? What is this fuzzy logic? What is this I hear you say, proud, and I thank you, and then no thank you, and not proud? You spoiled little girl. You're not really giving me any thanks or showing me any pride, but get yourself ready for Thursday. You're going to St. Peter's Church to marry Paris, and if you don't go on your own, I'll drag you there. You disgust me, you little bug. You worthless girl. You pale face.
Shame on you! What are you, crazy?
Good father, I'm begging you on my knees. Be patient and listen to me say just one thing. Oh.
Hang thee, young baggage, this obedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church o' Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, Do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, we scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this only child. But now I see this one is one too much, and that we have a curse in having her out on her hiding.
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
And why, my lady Wisdom? Hold your tongue. Good Prudence, smatter with your gossips go.
I speak no treason.
Oh God, a good Ian.
May not I speak?
Peace, you mumbling fool! Us your gravity or a gossip's bowl, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, tide, time, work, play, alone, in company. Still, my care hath been to have her matched. Having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair domesticness, youthful and nobly trained, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one's thought would wish a man, and then to have a wretched pulling fool, a whining mammet in her fortune's tenure, to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you, pardon me, but, and you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think on it. I do not use to jest. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart and advise, and you be mine. I'll give you to my friend, and you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. By my soul, I'll never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never be the good. Trust to it, bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the balm of my grief? Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week, or, if you do not, make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt.